Yates, Mark Yates after today. Competitive first game. Your thoughts on the performance overall?
I thought we were a better team and very unlucky not to get anything from it. They had a couple of shots on the break second half, but we've dominated the second half. Just a little bit of nous and a bit of now. We fell into the trap of just slinging it in the box, when we had that extra man, in a bit of a frantic effort to try and get there. But overall, pleased with the performance. Overall, pleased with the effort and some of the football we played. They're a strong team, but we'll do all right.
Nothing Scott could do about the goal.
No. We talked about what I saw a DVD from. What they try and do is they try and suck you into playing square and back passes and hunt you down. And for 20 minutes, keeper's he's had a save that went over the bar that the referee didn't give for a corner. And that was it. And they haven't had a shot. They haven't really gone into our box. And we played one square ball and then didn't stop a cross. Ball come out, lucky ricochet, and good finish, but nothing Scotty could do about it. And then we've dominated second half. The performance was decent. Can always be better, but a lot of positives to take from today. Bar the result, supporters were superb and made a hell of a trek down here. We know the M25's got problems, and I think they showed their appreciation of the lads' efforts today. And I'm not too downhearted. I'm disappointed, of course, and the players are, but lots of positives to take and lots of good stuff to continue to work on.
Very combative in the midfield, but not always easy to get the right supply going forward to Spencer and Goldie in particular.
Yeah. I thought it was quite an even game. We had more goal opportunities than them in the first half. We had quite a few more than them second half. But we haven't made them count. So, Andy's the happier manager. But we showed some really good signs today, and they've just got to stick together, keep working hard, and they'll be fine. I know that.
Kai had one run in the first half when we said you want to see him running into space, but there wasn't that much space for him.
No, they play 4-5-1, 4-3-3, whatever you want to call it. We try to get him out there and isolated. We've got to work on his. We know he's an exciting prospect, but he perhaps wants to come inside a little bit too much. We've got to work on it. We've still got plenty to work on his game. I think I saw it at half time, the chance. I think he'd done the hard work, and I think the centre half who's come across didn't want to come across. I think if he literally just pulls it onto his right foot, I think he's in on goal and just tapping it past the keeper. But that happens sometimes. He was eager to score. He was eager to pull the trigger. I'm happy enough with that. We had a couple of good opportunities. We just lacked that killer touch today. But I'm sure if we keep working hard and keep practising things and keep practising good habits, then it'll come.
First day of the season it's never
doesn't
really
make or break it. So
it's not a true guide, is it?
No, I actually think we played better today than we did perhaps last year in terms of performance, and we got a point out of it. I think we deserved at least a point today, but it's not to be, and we just got to dust ourselves down quickly and just continue to grow as a team and as a group, and we'll be fine.
The thing about August is that you've got so many matches that you can quickly overcome any sort of disappointment because you've got a game on Tuesday night.
It's disappointing not to win, of course it is, but as you say, we've got to dust ourselves down quickly and just keep believing, because the ability's there, the fitness. We finished strongly, and that was not just against 10 men. We finished the second half on the front foot, and that's what I want. But I want us to win games as well.
With the Carling Cup coming on Tuesday, some of the lads who have been a bit behind in terms of fitness, would there be a thought of you of keeping them on the bench, or would you might want to try and...
My thought is to go and win the game on Tuesday, and I'll pick a team. Listen, Tuesday night helped us with a game at home for fitness levels for a few of the boys who haven't played. They're all up and running, they're all up to speed, and when they're called upon, it's up to them to keep the shirts. I thought the lads did all right today, well, more than all right, and the ones who came on made an impact. Junior was his lively self. Russ Penn showed what he can be, and Darryl showed glimpses. We've just got to get the ball in the back of the net today, and we're all happy. But lots of positives.
And nobody more desperate to score, it seems, than James. And I think,
Yeah.
did you take him off today almost to save himself?
Yeah, perhaps I did. Yeah, I think the referee fell for the oldest trick in the book. You know, the crowd were baying for it. If you see the DVD, the two old experienced centre halves that they've got have just got in his way 3, 4, 5 times. And what's he supposed to do? Just be a little marshmallow and just take it. You know, he puts himself about, and I think, you know, I can remember a couple of occasions where he's turned his man and just been blatantly pulled back and nothing given against him. You know, the crowd were up at him right in the corner, you know, and they were giving him a bit of stick, and then he makes a foul on the halfway, and it was a little bit innocuous. The lad made a meal of it, and he's in the book, and then he's living on an edge. I fancied I wondered whether I was doing the right thing, but I wanted to have a go at 4-3-3 with them, and then, you know, if I needed to, then I could always put Dowell on, which is what I did to get that impetus back. And I thought, like I say, I thought we were a better team second half. I thought we were a better team for the game, but, you know, unfortunately we've come away with not what we wanted.
Thanks, Mark.
No problem.
Mark, did you consider matching them up from the start? 4-5-1?
No. I got belief in my players. We worked on a few things, and for like I say, 24 minutes it worked. You know, we were talked about not playing square passes, not inviting them onto us, and the one time we did, unfortunately, it cost us. And you know, I think the last couple of games have been an indicator of what team I was going to pick, and I'm happy with my decision. Just wish we'd have got something out of it.
Yeah, you had a lot of corners, a lot of free kicks.
Yeah,
around the box,
something we've got to work on. Something we've got to work on, and we have done. But you can't do absolutely everything in the first few weeks of pre-season. So it's an ongoing thing. A little bit disappointed with a couple of deliveries, but then a couple that we did put in. You know, we've had headers 6 yards out and not hit the target. So it's something we've got to keep working at, and the boys can't take lightly when we do it. You know, sometimes players have this habit of, it'll be all right on the day. Well, you know, we've got to practice to make it perfect.
Yeah. Scott Brown's 100th consecutive game. He didn't have that much to do, but
no,
he did
didn't.
well,
No,
really,
a couple of saves at the end when they broke on us. Goal opportunities. I think we had far more. Scotty made a couple of good saves when he was needed. Yeah.
Any thoughts on? You think you might go with 5 outfields for the foreseeable future? Or do you think?
It's something that we'll look at as and when. At the minute, I can only go with 5 outfields because I haven't got another keeper. But it does throw into question whether you put a second keeper on the bench with 5. It'll be interesting in the morning to have a look at the papers and see who has and who hasn't, and what percentage you have, and so it's something we'll look at. Obviously Tuesday you can have 7, so we'll just see where we go.
Yeah. Cheers, Mark.